Well, so we have to look at the latest traffic watch. It's ketsytraffic.com.gh, and so you can look at that portal throughout the rest of the day. But let's apprise you of what the latest is. Let's start from the Ring Road Central area, and you have the cameras just giving you a vivid description of what the scenes are, and it looks quite packed from that Paloma Inn heading to where the former NDC National Office was, or former Unibank. You're heading towards the NNIT intersection, heading towards the bus stop area. You get to find that before that traffic light or that intersection, the congestion will give you an indication of what you're likely to meet coming ahead. And so you're coming from GBC, from Dankwa, you're just doing the detour from the Kanda interchange or the Kanda main highway, getting onto that main Ring Road Central route. It also means that you will be in traffic. It's just 6:36 as we have the time in the studio. It also means that traffic is going to be your bane this morning if you already haven't started getting out of your offices or perhaps your homes to get to your destination. We have to get to the next route, and we're taking you right onto the main stretch, the Tema roundabout, and we'll take you through the main stretch that will lead you to the Tema Accra motorway. Many of these commuters are either coming from Dowenya, we have Afienya, we have Akuse, or let's say you're coming from Kakansunaka or Michelle Camp, or you're coming from Chopoli, or many of those areas. You want to do the linkage on the Accra Tema motorway, or you're going to the township of Tema. This is a route you have to use. You have no option. It looks congested. It's a packed Monday morning. It looks like, having looked at already the Ring Road Central area, workers as well as commuters want to get onto the main roads, get to their destinations as quickly as possible. And the next route we'll look at is the bypass, the airport city area. This one is overlooking the airport shell. And so you get to find that there seem to be some go slow right from the bypass that leads you from the area where we have the Polo Club, and there's an onward linkage right from the Nestle building or the Woolworth building in front of Shangri-La. You're coming from Tetekwashi. You want to make a detour from here. It's already packed. You're coming from the Spinters Road. You want to just make sure that you do that detour. You still definitely will be in traffic right through to the airport roundabout. You're going to the airport. You have some bit of time, and just in case you're in that car, you're waiting to get through to the next route because of traffic, you can always log on to My Joy Online TV. It's on YouTube. It's our official channel there. You can also watch us live. Look, it looks like the whole morning is packed with traffic. Commuters are getting onto the main street, but where we have some means by which you can get to mainstream Accra is the Bema Camp Gifford Road, or right through to Cantonment. And the latest is that it's right in front of you. It's packed. You're coming from that bypass that leads you through from the Palace Mall area. You want to get to the Trade Fair link that will link you to Elwak, will link you to Labadi or many of the areas around Laboni and Cantonment. You're already in deep traffic. It's heavy, so you have no option than to use this route if already you've gone through the bypass. The bypass will make it easier because it's usually not having a semblance of traffic features any time of the day, because that's why it was constructed, of course. It will take you through the airport hills, but when you hit the main stretch, that overhead getting you to the intersection at Elwak right through to 37, you're likely to meet more traffic. It's there, it's congested, it's well packed. Waiting for you. And let's look at the last one. We'll go to the Tetekwashi interchange, and I can guess right, especially what we've seen from the Tema area and also getting from the bypasses, you're likely to meet traffic. Interestingly, those coming from Tema, they don't seem to be in traffic, and so you get to find that this is the routes coming from Tema. You're heading towards the N1 highway. Some of the buildings around where Talo is occupying. We have the Plus 233 building itself, and then those coming from Tetakwashi, we have the Spanner Junction, and this one leads you to the mall. The traffic is not a bit heavy, but after the interchange, you get to find that you're going through to Shangri-La, many of those areas, you're riding traffic. And you may have been coming from Adenta, Amrahia, or many of the areas around Medina, Zongo Junction, Legon itself, you'll be in traffic. You have no option. So that's the run-up of the latest traffic as we have it. Please make sure that you're always logging on to traffic.com.ga. They made this possible for us throughout the rest of the day. You can always have a link on myjoyline.com, our official page as well.